Good night, everyone. This is Baja Pips, and I would like to welcome you all to Forex Management and the introduction of the Master Traders Guild. Today is the official launch of the Master Traders Guild, and at the end of this video, I'm going to just show you how to navigate the website and purchase your course. Before that, I want to go over the US30 and Bitcoin forecast and cover this really fast just so we can follow up with my previous video. Right now, we're looking at the US30 currency pair. I want to go to the macro approach from the daily time frame so we can start off here. And I'm going to just mark up supply demand where we were at last time and where I project price to go this time based off my technical analysis. So I will slow down a little bit when I'm explaining this, but take note and get ready for me to pick up the pace. Right now, we're looking for major areas of demand. In my course, I explain where to identify pivot points and areas of demand. And in combination, pivot points plus a strong area of demand could also indicate a strong breakout. And right now we are testing a major area of demand, and we can see a potential breakout to two areas right now. I see a breakout, and I foresee it going all the way down to 32,342, but it could have some hesitation before that around this mark right here, and we can see it's around 33,003. So there's a couple points of interest on the way down. Now let's look on the way up. I'm just looking for one point of reference, which is right around 35,667. If price does go up there, we could see the resumption of a bull market. Let's go into the 4-hour time frame so I can continue on with this. We see a couple nice drops to the downside, and you look to the left. In my previous video, I identified 1, 2, 3, 4 pivot points on the left, and I did mark it off as an area of supply, as an area of demand where I'll be buying in. And right now, I had sold it earlier on at the end of last week in anticipation that price was going to continue to drive to the downside. With updates after the weekend, we can see price is continuing on to the downside, and I am currently up in the money on this specific pair. We'll follow up, continue to monitor this, but everything is playing out exactly how I had explained it in the previous video. If you did not get to watch that, I highly advise you watching that at the end of this video and then coming back to this video just so you can see everything did play out as I had called. But let's move forward. So projections. All right. Right now, I want to draw a Fibonacci retracement. I want to mark down some potential stop out areas and some potential profit targets. Like I said, target 1 is right there, but I want to do a Fibonacci zone of this downtrend right here. So we're going to mark up the chart. We're going to do Fibonacci swing high to swing low, and we can see a possible projection. Also, I don't have the settings set on this one, so I want to go to Fibbo properties, and I want to just mark it up on this. So let's just disregard this. I'm just doing this just for my own reference, but I need a -27 line, and there we go. I need to mark down the Fibonacci extension. Bear with me for just a minute. 27. All right, there we go. Now I have my projected target number 1 for this specific move going down to the -0.7 area, and that is a key level of support. As we can see, price is crashing down there. So what are we going to do at that point? Let me mark this down so you all can see the profit and everything. So the profit for this specific pair is going to be about $17,625 US, which is about 300 or 3,200 pips. That's what I'm looking for. Now, when we go to the 30-minute time frame, I'll explain on an intraday basis where I'll be looking to take my stops if I were to place stops anywhere above this region. It's pretty obvious, but also to be wary, I would definitely look out if price does go above about 35,510. That's also another red flag area. So there's two areas of reference in case price does go against us as sellers, and we'll get out anywhere up there. But as long as price does continue to go down, I'm going to take it to my first target, which is around, one more time, it's around 33,596, and then target 2 for this current move will be around 33,144. We will follow up with that along the way. Now I want to go over Bitcoin, and I'll show you guys the balance afterwards. So Bitcoin, I'm also selling Bitcoin. We can see it's crashing. We're looking at the daily chart. Those my academy students, we're going to do the standard Zoom that I teach you all. And right now we're looking at drop. We can see Bitcoin has been melting and it's been falling. It has, sometimes it does go up, but just know that it is on an overall bear trend. And so we're looking at our next target, which is going to be projected around 33,730. I'm going to apply the Fibonacci retracement on this one as well, go from a swing high to a swing low of a trend. And right now I'm going to just pick out one specific one, this one, for example. And I teach you how to use Fibonacci retracement zones in the course as well. So if you need some help in training with that, but as you can see, my target point is right above the negative 0.27 that I had instructed you all and showed you earlier. And you can see that the target point that I had already predetermined is on its way, and it's going to fall within that range. So everything has its confluences, everything has its reasons for being plotted on the chart. And once you're able to mark up the chart like I just did, it's called confluence. Like, look at area of demand. We have multiple pivot points, and we can mark that off as a major area of demand. And also the Fibonacci retracement that we did on the intraday basis is also pointing towards that range, that region, as a profit taking zone. So you see how by applying multiple areas of confluences, you can have more certainty towards an outcome of in the markets. That's also what I teach you in the course. So that's where Bitcoin, that's where we're looking at Bitcoin projections. And I do see it's going to hesitate around 30,000. And if it is a bad year for Bitcoin, we could perhaps see it going on down to the downside and going sub 20,000. So just stay put for Bitcoin. I'm now going to show you all the balance because I don't care. And you can see I'm rolling 36,600 and some change right now. This is the current balance of the account that I'm trading off of right now. It's $279,308 balance, and the equity is $315,800 and some change and floating. So I'm in the money. I'm up by about $36,000, long story short. And when I go into my account history, you can see all the trades that I took. I deposited $100,000. You guys can see my entire track record history. I made withdrawals and took losses and everything, but this specific account I started at the end of November. When I go to a custom period now, and I click on, maybe let's go to the 11th. So let's just do the 11th. Let's go back to last couple Fridays ago to recent. You guys can all see these are the trades that I've taken up to now, and I successfully closed out on both US30 trades. And this is the reflection of it all: 214,937 profits so far since the 11th. At the time it was at 60,000, but now it's sitting up at 315,000. This is all based off of my raw price action, my trading skills that I have learned over the years that I'm actually teaching you all. So you want results like this, and everything is in the money. You can see I wait, I hold my trades. Some trades, sometimes I day trade, but this style of trading is rare, and it comes at an expert level. You have to have the discipline to do it. But lastly, I want to show you all the official launch of the Master Traders Guild. It's officially launched today. You can officially go to the website and register for the course. So when you go to mastertradersguild.com, you're going to be presented with this landing page, and you could still pre-register, but disregard that at this point. I'm going to take it off. But yes, now you will have access to the Master Trader program. Scroll down, you have your options. I'm going to explain this briefly. And basically, the Master Traders Guild is the monthly subscription. That is where you will be able to trade with a $30,000 account. You will have the LifeGrid system, so everything from the Forex Academy is also included in the Master Traders Guild, but you're going to be learning it at an accelerated pace. So in less than half the time it will take you to complete this course, the Forex Academy, it will take you half the time to complete the Master Traders Guild Academy. And once you are complete with that, you also have available 2 technical analysis and price action ebooks. There's no minimum trading days. I allow 50% drawdown limit, 80-20 profit split, and it is a year-long trading program. So just be prepared for the long run. There's also the Forex Academy course, which is my classic course. It's going to be available once you click buy now. You'll be directed to my former site, which is still active and working, but this is a completely different program. So you want to register for the Forex Academy. You can read the description. You're going to be directed to my former website and you'll be able to purchase it from there. But if you just want to do the Master Traders Guild, you click on buy now and you will be directed to the page for that. And this is $500 monthly. Everything is in the course. You enter your card number, email address, and it's all secured through a third party. I use Stripe, and everything is secured, integrated, and there is no way for your information to be stolen if you enter it on my website. You can also subscribe to my email list for future updates, and just please check off those boxes. But let me read the description, and this is going to just sum up the entire video. So you will spend as little as $500 to be given the opportunity to trade on a $30,000 account. That's correct. You register, you're going to get $500. You're paying $500 per month to have access to a $30,000 account. You're using this as margin. As a typical broker allows traders to use margin to leverage their accounts to be able to have higher profits. You'll also have something in a similar manner. You'll be able to use this account to leverage your trading activity. So think of it as a trading loan. And here's the great part about it. If you lose the money, you don't have to pay it back. You don't owe me on your losses on this account because this is training you. And I have my very, very specific reasons, which I'll explain later on. But that's all you need to know in this video. Maintain good status in the company. Keep the overall balance over 20% by the end of that's just average. You keep your overall balance over 20% by the end of the program. You will have an opportunity to work for my firm. I'm creating a trading floor. I'm creating a firm, and I'm going to be basing this out of a couple different areas I'm speculating in right now, but I will release those locations and information on that in my future updates. But just understand that this program is just the beginning of our relationship as your mentor, and there's opportunity to eventually take this as far as employment. So take some time, think about it. If you're interested, once again, it's mastertradersguild.com, and pretty much you'll see everything on the site. Lastly, I do have track record for those of you that are concerned about if I'm really a trader and if I really do take my trades and everything. And yes, I do. Track record is on myfxbook.com. You could click that link that you just seen, and you could see the literally history of the past. This is 727 orders that I made back in 2019. I ran the tracking of my trading system I was trading. You guys can see I own it because it's the Forex Academy algorithm on the description, and IG Markets was a broker I was using at the time. But yeah, go ahead, check that out when you have some time, mess around. You can click on the analytics and see my statistics and everything that I do on the course. So that's also something for you to look out for. Once again, it's under my FX book, and the link can be accessed simply by clicking at the bottom of the Master Traders Guild website. So that's all I have to cover today. I hope you all make a great choice. Start your year off right and learn how to trade the right way and become a consistently profitable trader today.